Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is a translation of a dars given by Imam Rashid Sahib. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. From today, Imam Sahib says that a long tradition which has to do with Ghazwa Tabuk, or the Battle of Tabuk, it's the dars of this will begin, and this will continue for the next few days in our dars. During the blessed life of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, in September 630 AD, this battle took place. Historically, this battle is extremely important, but we will not be mentioning those incidents, but we will be concentrating on another incident that occurred, which has to do with several aspects of the Holy Prophet ﷺ's life and his manner, and also it sheds light on different aspects of the Holy Prophet ﷺ's noble character. This is it has been mentioned in the Holy Quran, وَعَلَى الصَّلَاةُ الَّذِينَ خُلِّفُوا, that those three people who were Allah bowed upon them by accepting their repentance, who had been left behind. And one of these three was Hazrat Ka'b bin Malik, who is the one who narrates this entire incident. He's saying that this is a long incident, which is mostly probably due to the length. It is not usually mentioned in the dars usually given, but it's extremely important with regards to the life of the Holy Prophet ﷺ and with regards to his noble character. This has been taken from the book of traditions called Bukhari, and it has been reported by Hazrat Abdullah bin Ka'b with reference to his father, Ka'b bin Malik radhiyallahu anhu. He says that he heard this incident from his father, which was to do with the reason for his not joining the Battle of Tabuk, and then the punishment that he suffered in the form of the Holy Prophet ﷺ not speaking to him. So Hazrat Ka'b says that he was never stayed behind in any battle, except in this battle. This is where he made a mistake, but he had also not been able to join the Battle of Badr. But the reason, but the Holy Prophet ﷺ did not express any displeasure with anyone who did not attend Badr. At that time, the Holy Prophet ﷺ and some of the believers went primarily to stop a caravan of the disbelievers. So many companions did not regard it necessary to go with the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and neither did the Holy Prophet ﷺ especially order anyone to go with him, but Allah made it a chance encounter between the believers and the army of the Quraysh. But he said that he joined in the Laylatul Aqaba Bayat, which is that when he accepted Islam, and in this incident he had made a covenant that he would help the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and his attending this incident of this birth, he said he loved it so much and he adored it and he was so proud of it that he did not, the fact that he didn't attend Badr did not prick his consciousness much, even though Badr is more mentioned by people than this Baytul Aqaba. So he then says that the reason of his not going with the Holy Prophet ﷺ at the Battle of Tabuk was not because he suffered any weakness or he had any lack of monetary means. In fact, he said that he was very healthy and he was wealthy and he had all kinds of conveniences available to him, and he had 2 rides, which is something very important in Arabia at the time. But then he mentioned another thing, that the Holy Prophet ﷺ's style was that when he would plan to embark on an expedition, he would keep the plan hidden, concealed as a precaution, and he would sometimes go in the opposite direction to where he was actually supposed to go, so that the enemy could not know where he was going, just as it is mentioned in the migration as well, that Medina was at the north of Mecca, but the Holy Prophet ﷺ traveled towards the south, and then he changed his direction and took a path north towards the beach, along the beach. So at this Battle of Tabuk, it was a very difficult journey. They had to go through a desert, and they had to face a huge enemy, but the Holy Prophet ﷺ had very clearly expressed to everyone the importance of going to it, so that no one had any excuse. He said very clearly as to where they were about to go. So the Holy Prophet ﷺ left for this battle, and many Muslims whose names were not written in any register, and because of the multitude of people, it was impossible for the Holy Prophet ﷺ to not notice someone who had not joined him, unless Allah himself had informed the Holy Prophet ﷺ of it. So there were so many people that if someone had not joined, the Holy Prophet ﷺ would not have known. Imam Sahib is saying that this expresses the state of heart of Hazrat Ka'b. He knew that the Holy Prophet ﷺ was informed by Allah of things that he couldn't have found out otherwise. So he thought that if he felt that if he stayed behind, the Holy Prophet ﷺ wouldn't. At that time, he felt that he probably wouldn't find out about it. He wouldn't realize that Ka'b wasn't with him. The rest of the detail of this is going to be mentioned in next dars, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.